Hi, I'm Ashley Goddyn. I am an entrepreneur and a mortgage broker who helps business owners and real estate investors propel their personal freedom through real estate. Working with Olga was exciting and soulful. Every week I looked forward to logging on and having our time together. I was excited. I'd go home with my homework. Mentally, I'd be planning and scheming. It was just really exciting and joyful. It was a lot of work emotionally, but overall it was really exciting and helpful and thrilling and amazing. So I saw Olga the first time through a social media platform when I heard somebody I knew speak about their experience and was seeing them go through the program and sort of where they were at. And I admired that, of how happy he looked and how genuine he looked. And so I checked out his video and liked what I saw. The second time was actually when I was scrolling media again and another person I knew came up, and that's when I kind of really started to pay attention and was like, what is this woman about? And started investigating a little bit more about it. But it wasn't until the third person that I knew showed up in that feed, and that's when I kind of knew I needed to take a step more serious and investigate and reach out to Olga. Before I met Olga, I had been on a trajectory and a career path of real estate. I have done multiple real estate investments, and I had just come off my largest real estate investment ever of a 32-unit condo building. But I had received a little bit of a few blows along the way, and I had internalized a lot of that action and what the end result was and how I played that out as guilt and shame on myself. According to everybody else from the outside, you would see that I'm very successful and that I achieved this massive project, but I was really unsatisfied with the way that I executed it, and I couldn't get over that. It haunted me, and I needed to figure out a way how to heal myself and be able to move on and take the lessons that I learned to my next venture. Even though I had accomplished a lot of things along the way prior to meeting Olga, I had reached a ceiling where I was just unhappy in that I couldn't get myself out of a cycle and a rut. And I knew that I was meant for more and I wanted to achieve more. And working with Olga worked through all of those problems, all of those challenges, all of those mental blocks, and allowed me to heal myself. Well, with her help, she helped heal me so that I could no longer be grounded by my past, and I can really be free and liberated to do anything I want. So she helped me grow and gain tangible traction in my business that gives me more profit and ultimately more personal freedom than I've ever had before. After I met Olga, the mental state of mind was completely changed. I did a 180. I no longer have the guilt and the shame that I carried around with a project that I perceived going wrong. I'm able to take those lessons and move them forward in my life. I feel more confident. I'm happier. My family's happier that I'm happier. Everybody benefits from my wholeness and my happiness and my resolution, inner peace resolution. Getting to know Olga, I love her story of where she grew up and how she came to be where she's at today. I love a good underdog story, and that resonates with me. One thing that stood out during my process and experience with Olga was the amount of rapid growth that I experienced in the short amount of time and who I was becoming during that process, that I could not go back. I had evolved too much that the person I was previously and formally no longer exist. So it was amazing to me how fast that transformation happened and how much better of a person, all well-rounded, I had become as family member, a woman, and business entrepreneur. I loved the fact that Olga was practical and has a business approach and a business sense, as well as the spiritual and personal coaching. That was one of the reasons what attracted me to her. I liked the personal side, but I needed practical, and Olga can do both, and that's rare. I would tell any of my best friends or my very best friend or my daughters, if I'm projecting in the future, they need to talk to Olga and at least have a complimentary consultation, because she will identify exactly where you're at and where you want to go and kind of map that out for you in mental clarity and practical theory and practical action steps. She will help you get from where you are to where you want to be in exponential time.